last video of him throwing a pity party that Daisy ran away. She's been missing for about 3 weeks. This is not a replacement, but we do love this kitty. This is Sandy, Everett calls her. Me and Chase call her Fern. And my goose died. But we got a replacement goose. The first goose was Mama, but we named this one Journey because
he go to her house for a couple weeks.
He was in the house for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
she was by herself. She did. We named her Journey because that word triggers Chase. He doesn't like that everybody's on a journey, although he himself has used the term.
Problem is,
watch out. No.
I haven't seen a pig in my life, but Mom keeps saying I have.
You have seen pigs before.
See? That's what I'm talking about, guys.
We have owned pigs in your lifetime.
Yeah, of course. And here's what he's talking about, guys. Nothing else. He thinks I've seen a pig, but I never seen a pig. I never touched a pig before. Right, Mom? I never touched a pig. Mommy,
I have photo proof that you have. I have photo proof that you have.
See, guys? He's talking about I haven't seen a pig.
See, guys, and then Dad will give the receipt.
See, guys? He's talking about I haven't seen a pig.
Calm down.
You're walking them off and carry them. You gonna carry it?
Grab real hard. Okay, you gotta hold on. It's a wheelbarrow. It's called a wheelbarrow.
Pick it up with the back legs, you know? Wheelbarrow, pick it up with the back legs. Alright, and carry it on out.
Alright, open. What they do.
Body is disgusting. Okay, but don't you think you're gonna slip out of this?
Oh, yeah.
So what you gonna do?
What are you gonna do, Dad?
I don't know yet.
So E-Dog,
What?
are you gonna scrape the pen out every day? Is that gonna be your new job? Are you gonna be our pig guy?
You say?
Are you gonna be our pig guy?
Yeah, I'm
You're a pig guy?
That is this guy right here.
I will help you.
And why did you pour the water out?
This is dirty water.
You just go and do that.
You're doing that.
Did
You're doing a great job.
I got her pig. Go away.
You want in? I'll let you in. So the best way to get little pigs to like you is to just sit there. And pigs are very curious. So if you just sit on the cement right here, they'll eventually come up and start nibbling your boots. And you just want to move slow and pet them. If you try to chase them around, they're not going to like you.
Pig out.
Yeah, you're already working on getting out.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'm pretty sure that the pigs are not gonna like it.
That's not very kind.
Yeah, because
Why would they like Asa? Asa's a likable guy.
hey, but Asa just runs around.
like
Oh, man.
You gotta show them.
You gotta show them what to do.
Now where's the feeding?
I'm gonna go get some
Here.
feed.
Okay.
Alright, Asa, why don't you sit down in the cement?
You guys sit in there and try to
And
tame them.
see if they'll come. Don't go at them, yeah. Perfect. Yep, sit right down there. Perfect.
Okay. And I'm gonna sit on the hay.
Okay, we'll see which one, who they come to first. You're not itchy.
My butt is
So, this is, don't let them out.
I know. Move, little piggies. Move.
Be careful because they're not attached yet. I gotta go get cement anchors.
Okay.
Yeah. So feeders, this is a self feeder, so they're able to hit this bottom part with their nose. More feed comes down because they can have as much as they can eat. You can hand feed them twice a day. There's nothing wrong with that. This is just the easier way to do it. This feeder is good for pigs, I mean, maybe to 100 pounds. Probably want to switch them before that. And then I got big feeders. Yep. I got it in the Bobcat. I got it. So, about feeder placement, you don't want the feeder in the corner because pigs like to poop in corners. It's just what they do. They also like to poop in a wet spot. So if you have a spot you want them to poop in, if you wet it down, when you first move them into the pen, yep. If you wet it down when you first move them into the pen, you'll usually pick that spot to poop in. Let's leave the hay over here. This is just hay for them to nuzzle up in and keep warm.
Yeah, and there's a sign so people can know we have pigs. Today is in a unusual.
Oh, don't do that, Asa. Remember what I said? You want to sit there and let them come to you.
Got a pig. Like a pig.
The pig.
Yeah. Hey guys, have you ever come into the feed store, find that smell of feed going white in your nose? Got it, guys?
Ooh, I found the smell. I said I found the smell. Get a whiff of that. Leave the feet in there, Asa.
Yeah. You smell that smell, guys? That's the smell I like. Okay. It smells perfect. Okay, nice. Hey, Dad, you mean in winter time?
What?
You mean in winter time we're gonna butcher these?
Yeah, probably around the 1st of October.
Yeah,
So
like
what's
on Charlotte's Way.
Right. So hopefully we don't get a spider in here that makes a web. What did the web say?
Some pig?
Yeah, some pig. Then we'd have to keep the pigs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm hungry. I want bacon. Asa, quit playing with the feed, please. Fit good right here.
Hey, Dad, what are you gonna use for this one? Hey, Papa.
It wouldn't be too much longer and they wouldn't be able to get out anyway, but.
So all these ideas are your ideas?
Yep. I've raised pigs since I was 14, something like that. Really young.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of experience raising pigs.
Yeah, and me and Asa are gonna raise pigs, and Dad too.
Yeah.
Again.
But I used to raise show pigs,
Yeah.
which is a little different. And you fluff that hay up and they'll crawl right in there.
Dad, are you sure this idea is gonna work?
This is gonna work perfectly, actually.
But the bigger lines kind of match.
Yep. You got out?
Yeah.
She. That's the little girl pig.
Yeah. There are two.
Come here.
Strong.
Come here.
That's
You want out?
Don't you dare butcher him. Don't butcher him.
They all have to get butchered.
Hey, but the girl one is cute. Look, that is like a circus. That is.
Isn't there 3 holes in that thing?
What is that?
Is there 3 or 4 holes in there?
No, there's 1, 2, 3.
4?
Yeah.
Well, then they shouldn't be fighting, should they? So we had to take a break because Asa had to take a nap. We had to eat lunch. And then it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. And the lawn needed to be mowed, so I went and mowed the lawn. But the pigs didn't get out while we were gone, or if they did, they came back in, which is fine. So I just got to finish putting up this wire for them. So actually, I'm not new to pigs at all. I've raised pigs, like bred and raised show pigs since I was 12, 14. Learned how to artificially breed my pigs. Ended up having pigs show at a lot of different fairs and some of the national shows as well. So I'm very familiar with pigs, breeding pigs and farrowing pigs. Farrowing means when they have their litter for their babies. I actually got out of it when Everett was born, or just after Everett was born, because it was actually doing pretty well when I got out, and that's what I built all this barn for. But I got out for a couple reasons. One, I didn't have time, and it took a lot of time, because people would come and look at pigs, and they'd be here for 3 hours, and then they may not buy one. Because once you get to that level, it's not like they just come to you and buy one. They're going to a lot of different farms trying to pick out which project they want for that year.
Hi.
Which was fine when I didn't have kids. But then when Everett was born, it's like, man, I don't want to spend all day out here. And also, at the same time, we started thinking more and more about what we're eating and what it was fed. Hey, be nice. And with show pigs, you feed them anything you can just to get them to look the best. So it was kind of going against what our new thoughts were. So after I got out of the show pig business, I still got a couple feeder pigs here and there to raise. But honestly, pigs are one of the hardest ones as far as to raise and sell and make money. Because they're so grain intensive, it's hard to make money on it. And also, I want to raise them outside, but everything here is a pasture to feed the 4 dairy cows that we have and that we sell herd shares with. So I really can't afford to let the pigs tear it all up. So these we got just to raise for us to eat. No, we don't need 3, but it's a matter of you shouldn't raise them alone. So then you get, well, we need 2. Well then, what if one dies or something like that and then they're alone again? So I just find 3 is the best number. And my cousin Justin who got me into the show pigs and taught me how to artificially breed and basically everything about show pigs. He raises show pigs right now. And so and I had the same thing. You have pigs that don't meet your standards, so you don't want to sell them as show pigs to people, because then somebody shows that pig at the fair and, hey, where'd you get that pig from? You know, it doesn't look that great. I got it from Chase Washburn, you know, and it's like, well, you don't want to be known as having pigs like that. So I had to look for people that were going to raise them just for feeder pigs, and then you sell them to them at a cheaper price just for feeder pigs. But I got to the point where I had people that were trying to buy my junk pigs, if you will, and still wanted to show them. So somebody like me buying these pigs from my cousin Justin is a good thing, because now he knows that they're not going to end up at a fair and me telling people that I got them from him, and people thinking that he has bad quality pigs. There's actually nothing wrong with these pigs. They just didn't meet his standards for show pigs. Oh, I cut the wrong one on that. Darn it. I actually am hoping to get these pigs outside at some point. I'm looking at putting in a loafing area for the cows with wood chips and a physical fence, not just an electric fence. And if I get that done, I'll use it for the pigs in the summer. This pen here, I actually wanted to build for my young calves in the winter, because I was using the pen directly across from these headlocks, and two things. One, you had to carry the hay over where all the other cows were to get it to these calves, so it became a pain in the butt. And the cows then couldn't use that inside area to lay down in, and I want them to be able to lay down there if they need to. So now I'll be able to put the calves in here, and I want to put some smaller headlocks for calves right there along, take that gate out. Then that way I can throw round bales in there, and both the adult cows and the little calves can eat off from it. And then over here I want to put the milking area, the new milking area, and that way the cow can see the calf while she's getting milked. So I actually didn't build this pen for the pigs. The pigs were just the push to get it done. So everything I'm constantly moving around in. Like Mom.
Taking a video of you and your monster undies?
Yeah.
Nobody knew they were undies until now.
They look like, they got the flap in the front and everything. They look like undies.
So we got the locking gauge right there, which worked out great this year to feed hay through that garage door. And then this is where I had the calves. I just threw some of the junk over there because I don't actually get rid of everything, I just move it around. But this I am getting rid of. Well, besides some of them 2x4s and stuff, those are so good. But I want to use that as an inside loafing area for the cows. Make an outside loafing area for them out there. And this, I'm talking about the 4 dairy cows that we're milking. And then over here, I want to make into the milking area. And then just keep this over here as equipment storage and have all my tools and stuff over there.